Hey Connor.
Hmm?
What's your progress for the deadline tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Yearbook has been one of the funnest challenges I've done so far this year. It's always on your mind because those deadlines loom over you like a giant dude. And it's always fun to be pushed out of your comfort zone, maybe talk to some people you've never talked to before. So if you're up for a fun challenge and you think you can handle it, get approved and I'll see you next year.
One of my favorite things about Yearbook is going around to each student and asking their opinion on the current topics that are going around. Another favorite part is going to businesses and getting advertisements for our yearbook deadline. And we use those advertisements to fund our yearbook along with promoting other businesses around the state. It's also kind of challenging to get advertisements. Really one of the hardest aspects is maybe just going up to the random business people and being like, hey, give me money for yearbook right now. But I think it'll be good for you guys. I believe in you.
My favorite part of Yearbook is that we have a small class, so we can all work as a unit together. So if I need help, I know everybody has got my back. But on the other hand, it's also really hard to get interviews because you have to go up to people and ask them for information. But you have to remember to stay strong, and you have to get that information to meet those deadlines, and you just have to go for it.
The hardest part about Yearbook is actually the deadlines for me. If you know someone that talks a lot about sports or they play a lot of sports, they're always talking about how hard the next game is or how they're preparing for the next game of the tournament. And Yearbook's just like that. You're constantly preparing for the next deadline, and our tournament is when the book finally comes out. The difference between, say, performing really well at a basketball game or performing really well at Yearbook is that if you perform well at a basketball game, you'll get recognition and people are like, oh, that was some great shots, you're doing really well. But people tend to notice the mistakes more in Yearbook, and if you do really well, that's like, oh, that's fine. So I guess that's the hard part, but you know, you always know that you did well, and that's good.
Yeah, it's
If you want to join intro journalism, look in the course guide under English. It's an English elective.